Fried bandit. Fried bandit on a stick. Let's talk about what it's like to be a free player in Elder Scrolls Blades. So, full disclosure, I did spend gems on a previous video in order to reset my stats, but I have not spent gems. I've not bought anything else. So I've used some of the gems I have earned in game to speed up small projects, but I'm not buying any chests. I haven't bought gems wholesale. I haven't bought any weapons, and I don't plan to. I have no interest in buying power in this game. The I am level 19 right now. I play about 20 to 30 minutes per day or so, maybe a little more some days, maybe a little less other days. And, this is kind of what it's like, at least my idea of a casual free-to-play player. Now, I will say if they come out with cool decorations or other non-power content, I'll spend money on that. Now, I haven't seen anything I want to spend money on yet, though. So let's talk about being a free player, the positive points and the negative points. All right. So positive. It becomes much more of a game if you think about it when you're not spending gems on power. You have to plan ahead a lot more. Every battle is kind of more important because if you lose a battle, you end up setting yourself back. So, for example, the fighting I did yesterday caused 2,000 damage, 2,000 gold worth of damage. That's a good chunk of my gold right now that I need to fix, and that puts me at 5,000. So I have to be careful when I go into battle because if you get killed, those repair costs are going to go up. So you have to plan ahead, even for kind of the simplest battles here. So it all becomes planning, really. So if we look at jobs, let's find one. Enemies in this quest are vulnerable to fire attacks. So that's probably goblins. And, goblins are pretty easy in any case, but let's see what else we got. Attack of the enemies. What a great name. Vulnerable to poison. This might be Thalamor, maybe. But let's go in and take a look what I mean. If you only are concentrating on one set of gear, as a single free-to-play player might do. Let's see. So, like for instance, say I wanted to go in with my longsword and my shield. So let's do that. A longsword and a shield. We'll go into this fight with this. All right, so it's a bandit, not Thalamor, but the every little like bit will help. Fried bandit. Fried bandit on a stick. All right, so here's where things get tricky. This mercenary was kind of unexpected. And with the gear I have right now, they resist fire. So this is a much more difficult fight because they block and resist. So my tactic against this guy cost me a bunch of health. I don't have Scrolls of Revival, so we'll talk about that in this next segment. But the point of this little one was, planning matters when you don't have unlimited resources. You don't have unlimited potions. If you die, you have to pay 25 gems to revive or start over, and that just compounds your repair bills. So, it can be a challenge when you are not relying on gems. Now, that's not to say I'm just not a bad player. That's a very possible likelihood. So, I enjoy that challenge and that aspect. So, that's positive number one. Negative number one. Not in any particular order, but the chest waiting game. No one likes that. I've got a golden chest here I would love to open right now, but 72 gems based on the amount I earn through playing, it's not worth it. But there could be good stuff in there for me. It's silver gem. I mean, the silver chest is an improvement that only takes an hour. Not that I log on 24 times a day, once every hour for 24 to open them, but I don't earn them that fast, so it's all right. And then, the negative also is the store in this regard with chests. Elder chests you can get from doing jobs. You can get about 2 per every 500 jobs you do. There's a nice little tool to calculate all that, which I'll include in the description. But that has cool stuff in it. It has a lot of gold. It has a lot of you get an epic weapon, and the legendary chest, 2,500 gems. It gets you a legendary right off the bat. I mean, those would make the game so much easier, but I'm not looking for an easy time. 2,500 gems, $20. So $20 for a legendary chest, and it's pretty much a random chance at you don't know which legendary what kind of legendary you're gonna get. It may not even fit your build. So yeah, I won't be buying any legendary chests or elder chests or even golden chests. I mean, you get those easy enough through gameplay. So yeah, doing without chests is a big negative. I mean, like the legendary chests will give you at least 13,200 gold, and that'll solve a lot of the kind of gold issues that you're going to run into. But those are part of the game to me, so won't be buying those. I think crafting is both a positive and negative aspect of being kind of a free-to-play player. So let's take a look at what I'm using right now. So you can get stuff. You get gear from chests and sometimes rewards, but that's all random. It may not fit what you're trying to do. So, like, I'm in a mishmash of Orcish and Silver right now. I'm in the process of upgrading to Silver. And I'm in the process of upgrading to Orcish, and I'm really approaching it from a couple builds. So my main build is the hammer build, which is great. And I actually crafted this hammer, enchanted it with puncture, and been kind of building it up as I go along as a build that I enjoy and not relying on random drops. But these things take time, so I would like to, if I want to improve my Warhammer here, it comes with the cost to improve it. So if I want to temper that, where is it? It's going to cost me 4,200 gold, and I need iron to do it. And that's a nice chunk of gold, considering that last repair cost I showed you was 2,000, and that's not even taking into account other things I want to do with gold. But I also need to upgrade some of my silver gear and my new Orcish gear. So I have Orcish of Minor Health. I'd like to upgrade that. That'll cost me gold and time. I need to upgrade this helmet. I'll go ahead and do that actually, since I don't need I don't need any iron for that. Let's just repair from that last fight we had. That's 633 gold. Oh, and I'd have to rush the tempering. So that's a negative right there, is if you're crafting something or tempering something, you can't repair. And if you can't repair, it kind of makes it tough to fight if you've gone too long without it. So you can either rush it or, just wait. So that's a crappy part about being a free player. You can certainly spend the gems you've earned on it, but I hate that the smithy's busy and can't repair your stuff. I mean, you should hire an assistant. You can always build a second blacksmith, but, there's a cost to that too. So it's all about cost benefit. So, but the idea of planning your build. So I started that Orcish Warhammer a few days ago, and it's just got to the point where I can replace what I previously had. So it's a lot of planning that went into doing that, and not just, all right, I want that, craft it, rush it, temper it, rush it, temper it, rush it, temper it, rush it. So it's more game-like to me, but it has downsides too. Another kind of negative aspect is buildings. So let's take the enchanting building for a second. Let's say I want to upgrade this guy. It's a level 2. I want to get level 3. It's going to cost 15,000 gold. That's a significant amount of gold, at least for me, and requires saving up, which again comes back to balancing all these kind of different needs. As you advance in the game, you're definitely going to find that you may need different armor sets. So there's a lot to build, a lot to craft, a lot to spend gold on. But, that's a lot of options too. So that's a positive. So, I really don't mind playing this as a free player up until, I'm almost level 20 now, but up until then, it's still fun. I enjoy the combat. I enjoy the city building aspects. So it is definitely possible to be a free player up until this point. As long as you're patient and like a challenge, then, free player could be for you. Check out the more content, top left and right. Whoops. I accidentally made my phone vertical. That's what happens. But check out the content. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a great day.